Sorry, birthday, Howard, birthday, I was trying, birthday, Howard, birthday, I was trying. Cow Playa, Howard Boston, I was trying, Boston, Howard Crocodiles. The honor the older apostle, a great meal through will, and share citation of oxygen I put in the truth about the work on the earth. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, I was shot at the hope of elect. And citation of Israelite foreigners that are scattered amongst all the nations throughout the four corners of the earth. That believe in the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the sister and family that are tune in and subscribe to this doctrine that this gospel is preached around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly called God, his name is Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. It's Hebrew Israelites, which consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those who line the descendants go back to the 12 tribe of Israel. All right, see in this video, you see the titles. It's on worldstarhiphop.com, and it said, fuck them ugly ass kids, shit they should have the CPS, with the Child Protective Services, took her kids away so she could finally live life. All right, so it's part of the curses that our people are under. You know, she's celebrating the fact that she basically staged and let DPS took her kids away, her 7 kids away. All right, and this is part of the curses, like I said, that our people are suffering. All right, due to not following the law, statute, commandment, we would have fallen under these curses, and these are one of them. So I'm gonna play a very short clip of it. You can watch the video. The whole video is like 6 or 7 minutes long. But yeah, we're gonna play a small clip to get the point, tie into the scriptures to back this up. All right.
Fuck out of here. But yes, like I said, they came and got them bitches. Ah! Shay, they gone. Them bitches gone. Them bitches is gone. Or 7 of them. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey, it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey. Okay, y'all. Fuck out of here. But yes, like I said, they came and got them bitches. Ah! Shay, they gone. Them bitches gone. Them bitches is gone. Or 7 of them. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey, it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey. Okay, y'all, for real, I'm finna get the crazy. They took my kids. Girl, yes, them kids was bad as fuck anyway. Fuck them kids. Veronica, for real. Fuck them kids, girl. Fuck them kids. I keep letting my shit go out. What's up, cuz? They came and got them kids. What's up, cuz?
All right, so you get the point. So she was very excited. Very excited that her kid was taken away. All right, and this is I'm gonna get to the. We're gonna read, cause like I said earlier, this is due to not following the law, statute, commandment, and then we're gonna straight to the point. All right. It says Deuteronomy 28:15, but it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, right? Which is how about Shai, thy power to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee today, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right, so all these curses that's written from verse 16 all the way down to 58, we're gonna come upon us and overtake us. All right, and that's why we're in a predicament. That's why we're in the worst case scenario that we're in to this day. All right, now we'll go back to the point. It's Deuteronomy 28:56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not venture to set the soles of her foot upon the ground, For delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. All right, and toward her son and toward her daughter. These are her eyes. And this video is her eyes were evil toward her son and her daughter. So we don't know what happened to the baby daddy or whatnot. That's another curse, baby daddy and stuff like that. All right. Um, we're gonna look up the word evil. For her to be, like that, her eyes were evil towards her kid. All right. And the Hebrew word for evil is yara, or yarai. Yarai. It's the to be tremble, quiver. It's the in the throng to be broken up with any violent action. All right. Be grievous. Now up here in the translation, the same Hebrew word for evil is translated to the different English word. Displeased, grieve, grievous, evil, ill. So she was all those things to her kids. She didn't want her kids no more. So she can live life. Okay? That her eyes was evil towards her kids. It's 56 again, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the soles of her foot upon the ground for the delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. See? So she hates her kid, and she allows CPS to take her kids away. See that? I got another scripture. It's Lamentation 4 and 3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breath, they give suck to the young one. See, so basically comparing the animals. A sea monster is a wild animal, a wild creature. But at the end of the day, it still feed and care for the young one that cometh out of her. Okay? It said the daughter of my people is become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness. It said the tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh unto them. They that did feed the delicate are desolate in the street. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghill. So basically, being brought up in scarlet. I gotta look at that Hebrew word. Okay, the Hebrew word is tawala'a. It is the worm, scarlet stuff. So basically, a worm that is, I guess it's red. It's used for as a dye for clothing. But here, it's talking about. It said when the female of the scarlet worm species was ready to give birth to her young, she would attach her body to the trunk of a tree, fixing herself so firmly and permanently that she would never leave again. The egg deposited beneath her body were thus protected until the larvae were hatched and able to enter their own life cycle. As the mother died, the crimson fluid stained her body and the surrounding wood from the dead body of such female scarlet worms. So basically, The point is that this worm would stay there and protect her babies, all right, until they were able to grow on their own, right? Now you go back and read it. It's the verse 5. They that did feed delicately or desolate in the streets, they that were brought up in scarlet and braid dunghill, so they basically embraced it for the shit. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom. All right. So what our people are doing is greater than the sin of Sodom that was overthrown in that moment, and no hand stayed on her. All right. To basically just give you a comparison from animals to our people, man. These animals are better than our people today because they still care for their young ones and stuff. Where our people, I'm not saying all of our people, but due to the curses, some of our people basically abandoning their kids. All right. And go back to Deuteronomy. I think there was another verse to tie into that Lamentation 4. It's Deuteronomy 28:57, and toward her young one that cometh out between her feet. All right, so we're going to read it again from the top. Deuteronomy 28:58, a tender, delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. All right, and that's the point. The rest is talking about, our people are going to be in that day where Esau come down with great wrath. But this also happened before. With the deeds of Masada, but it's going to happen again. But the point is this, and toward her young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. So she's even evil toward the one that cometh out between her legs, which is her kids at the end of the day. Okay? And we got one more scripture to close out this. This is 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. See? So that woman's living in pleasure. All she want to do is live her life. And that's the reason why she have her kids. And she want to smoke and drink. And who else? God knows what else she want to do. Just so she can live life. But that's the pleasure that she want to live. And that's why I said, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So she dead while she's living. Even though she's alive, but she dead. All right, she's spiritually dead. This TV word for pleasure.
Strong's G 4684 Spatalao.
To live luxuriously, lead a voluptuous life, give oneself the pleasures. All right, to be voluptuous, live in pleasure, be wanton. Instead of a cruel or violent action, deliberate and unprovoked, sexually unrestrained, or having many casual sexual relationships, typically used of a woman. Deliberate a promiscuous woman, all right? Basically a hoe. I'll go back, try to get back to it. Got one more scripture in mind. Isaiah 33 and 15. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh shall stated, because the daughter of Zion, or Hati, right? The daughter of Zion is still called name when I see the Native American. And that lady who played in the video fit that. And walk with stretched forth neck and wanton eye, walking minting as they go, and making a twinkling with the feet. Alright? So basically, that fit her. You know, with wanting eye, you can see it all on her face and her eyes in that video. Okay, so that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, watch the whole video yourself. I'm supposed to link it in the description box. Cause our people are through. So with that, shalom.